Warning: do not listen to this recording while operating a moving vehicle or while needing full conscious alertness. This recording is for adults 18 years and older. So we'll go ahead and start today by sending you some distance Reiki. Reiki is a form of energy healing, and we want to help you open your energetic channels so you'll be open to receiving the messages today from your angels. So go ahead now and take in a deep, deep breath and slowly let it go. Let go of everything that's preventing you from relaxing and feeling wonderfully good. Let go. Let go of everything that's preventing you from living on earth as it is in heaven. And as you relax, I will continue to send this Reiki throughout the rest of our angel readings today. Okay, so welcome. Welcome today to our Angel Insights, a message to consider. So as I shuffle the cards, I'm asking my angels and your angels to come together to give us insight into what we should consider to help us to shed light on those things from our past that we're holding on to, the trauma and the drama and the backstabbing and whatever it is that we're holding on to. Perhaps the wrong programming, because a lot of times as children, we're programmed into thinking certain things like we're insignificant, or these the way that parents talk, like, oh, what are you, a dreamer? You gotta wake up and get a job. You need to pay bills. Yes, we need to pay bills, but you have to stop dreaming. So all that stuff is in there, and do we need it? Okay, so what can we release today, and what are these cards going to help show us and give insight? And it's just a message for us to consider. Is this the message? Is it truthful? Is it something that we can try to deploy in our life so that we can have a better life and to take out the trash? And when we do that, then we can truly be on earth as it is in heaven. Why do we have that saying, heaven on earth, if it's not something that we can ever possibly have? Okay, so I've drawn some cards here, and so this is a message to consider. And one of the cards shows a person who's really like, okay, I'm going to be open to this, and I'm going to consider what Paul's going to say. Now, it's not Paul's messages. I'm listening, I'm interpreting the symbols, and it's a message for all of us. And I'm going to consider it, because every word I say to you, I'm saying to myself as well. Okay, so let's consider what's going on here. I have 3 cards on the bottom. I never am going to tell you what cards I draw. People put too much faith in cards. You do not need cards to live your life and to make decisions. But I'm using this as a tool to help convey the message that they would like you to know. So on the bottom, we have these 3 cards, and one clearly saying, please consider what we're asking. And the other 2 cards are both talking about the same thing, which is we have a choice between living in the light or living in the darkness. What does that mean? The light is like, if we didn't have the sun, we planted seeds, we wouldn't have any food. Like if we didn't have the sun, we would all starve to death. We need the sun. We need the light in order to grow, to nurture ourselves. And symbolically, the sun, while we were just talking about plants, we need the light of wisdom. We need the light. So we're all energy. Okay. We're like a battery inside of us. If we didn't have that energy within us, our nervous system, we wouldn't be alive. Okay. Now, so we have this choice between light and darkness. And some people live in extremes. Okay, so you go to one extreme, and if you work, and that's all you do is work, but you're not paying attention to your health, you're going to burn out, have a heart attack, and die. And what was all that work for? What did you accomplish? You know? But if you live your life in balance, then everything's great. Okay. Now, so we have light and darkness, and we have truth and untruth. And the question is, are we living in truth? Do we know who we are at our inner core of our being? Or are we working off unhealed programming from our parents and those people in our early childhood? So I'm a certified clinical hypnotherapist. So as a therapist, this is what I was trained, and what I believe is that between the ages of 0 and 7 or 8, we are like a sponge. We're learning, and we don't know the difference between right and wrong. We don't know anything between 0 and 7 or 8. And at 7 or 8, we become we attain the age of reason, the ability to reason the difference between right and wrong, what's true and false. Okay. But between 0 and 7 or 8, we have no clue what anything is. So we're taught, like, this color, blue. Oh, blue, blue. And the more times we see that similar color, blue, then we think, okay, blue. And even the colorblind, this is what's interesting, colorblind people, even though they can't see blue like everyone else sees blue, they are taught in their own way to decipher between what they think is blue. Like, they don't quite know for sure, but they do know blue. Okay, red and all these other colors. And at the age of 7 or 8, it's not something we physically do or command. It just happens. We attain the age of reasoning, and in hypnotherapy or hypnosis, we call it the critical factor. We have this. It's like a screen, okay, like a window screen. It doesn't let the bugs in. It lets the air in, which is good, but it doesn't let the bugs in. So if I, at the age of 7 or 8, say to the child, blue, okay, then it allows the information blue. Yes, that's blue. But if I say orange, when it gets to the critical factor and I say orange, it's like, orange, that's not orange. What are you talking about? Okay, it's a conditioning over time to be able to decipher between blue and orange. Okay. Well, there's so much more that we've been taught. Oh, you're just like your father. Or, oh, you're a good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy. And so some people are told they're bad boy, or you're a bad boy, you need a spanking. Or you're taught you're a good boy. And the problem is, if you're taught you're the good boy, then later on you limit yourself so significantly because you don't take risks, and risks are part of life. So there's good and bad in all this programming. And the point is, it's not what the programming is, but with that programming today, because we're adults now, we're listening to this. This program is not for children. This is for you as an adult. What from your past is not serving you any longer? Okay. What was the truth about your past? So if you're thinking about an old argument that happened 30 years ago and you are still upset, why can you not heal that? What really happened? Okay. So if you work with me in coaching, we can help examine using tools like the 4th step of the 12-step anonymous groups, which is just doing an inventory of these significant things that have happened in your life, these buttons that we're carrying that we're so sensitive to, and that really are, get us in trouble in our relationships because we argue, or It's something that needs to be healed. And it takes work, okay? But if you work with me, I'll teach you how to do it. You work on your own. We work together when we come back together for a coaching session, and you really will begin to be able to put the pieces of the puzzle together. And how this pertains to the reading is it's saying is like we have the light and we have the darkness. We have truth and we have false. And so if you want to be on earth as it is in heaven, if you want to live on earth as it is in heaven, to be in paradise now, not when we die, because if we don't work it out now, there's people that believe in karma and they think, well, I'll just come back and I'll do it again. It's like, well, how many times do you want to come back and have this life that's so difficult for you? How many times do you want to come back to get it right? Why don't we just get it right now? Because the reward of paying our karmic debt, the reward of, having done this work is paradise, nirvana, Shangri-La. It's no matter what religion, there's some promise of paradise, of heaven. And so how many more times do you want to come back and relive this crap? How many more times do you need to get it right and to heal? Let's just do it now. And then right now, like in Christianity, it says in the Our Father, the Lord's Prayer, thy will be done. So God's will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Like a true possibility. It's not something that has to happen later. Okay. So today, the message is, why not just pursue the light? Like, why not pursue truth? And in order to move forward and to go on this journey and to be on earth as it is in heaven, we have to examine that past and heal that past. Because if we're ignoring it, then we are not being right now. If you're living in the past, you're back there. You're not here. And in heaven, there is no back there. There is no future. You are in heaven. There's no time. Time is man-made. We humans make up this concept of time to amuse ourselves because we're bored. And it's like, oh God, we look at the clock. When's this day over? Well, in heaven, everything is fulfilled. Like you have no lack. You have nothing but abundance. And it's an incredible fulfillment of everything. And I assure you, you do not have to wait. You do not have to wait. Okay? So that's the message. Pursue light. Let's give a couple more cards just to see if there's something a little bit more tangible than pursue the light. I have lots of things that we can talk about, in our coaching and in all these other videos. Okay, so this, I'm looking here. Yeah, okay. So if there's one tool that I'm going to ask that you do is to, as you're pursuing the light, you have to actually be in the light. We talked about how the plants need the light to grow. The cards are saying, go out into nature, sit outside and observe, be outside, breathe fresh air, look at the birds, look at the plants, look at the flowers. They are in heaven. The trees are happy. There's no lack in a tree. Okay. And then when it comes time because everyone's worried about the end of the world. Oh, the end of the world. The last judgment. If that's your motivation, that's ridiculous. Why don't you make your motivation to be in heaven right now instead of later on? Why are you waiting? So if you can your homework is to go outside and to be in nature and to look at how happy the birds are, not even worried about COVID, okay, and all the other problems we have in the world. Now, do we need to protect ourselves? Of course. We need to take steps to make sure that we're healthy, absolutely we need to do that. But do we need to worry about things? And is the sky falling? Do we tend to blow everything up out of proportion? But if we lived in truth, we lived in balance, and we could look at the past and heal that stuff, then I assure you, we don't need to wait for the end of the world or when we die to go to heaven. We can have it and be it right here, right now. We can be in paradise. All right? So that's today's message. If you'd like a private reading or to work with me one-on-one to kind of examine that past and use some tools to help you to get going on this healing journey, let's go ahead and contact me at paul@meetyourangels.com, and we'll take care of that. And until then, just keep coming back here. Watch these videos. There's no certain order. You can watch them in any order, and I call them, pep talks from Paul. And in every word I tell you, I have to tell me. All right? So have fun, and I'll see you next time. Here is some information for you. Take care.
If you enjoyed today's video and would like to help support my work, please send your donation via PayPal or Venmo to paul@meetyourangels.com. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like and share this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and click the notification bell. If you'd like to keep in touch, go ahead and check out the description below. All of my social media contact information is there. Thanks. If you have any special prayer requests that you'd like me and the rest of our meetyourangels.com community to pray for, please visit http://prayerrequest.meetyourangels.com, and that will forward you to our perpetual prayer list video on YouTube. In the comments of that video, leave your prayer intentions so that the rest of the community can join you in those intentions that you hold deep in your heart. If you would like to try hypnosis for free at home, please go to subscribe.hypnomark.com and get over 15 free hypnosis recordings and a free video course, How to Learn Hypnosis in 5 Days. Again, go to subscribe.hypnomark.com. Join our growth zone and save up to 40% off all downloads and scripts. Visit 40%.hypnomark.com for more information and to subscribe. If you are interested in promoting our hypnosis products, you can earn up to 70% commission. Visit affiliates.hypnomark.com for more information. So that'll do it for today. I wanted to thank you for being part of my angel family. I look forward to being with you again sometime soon. Please visit meetyourangels.com or send me an email at paul@meetyourangels.com if you're interested in a private angel reading, Reiki healing session, or spiritual direction and angel coaching. Until then, peace and love always.